I feel like this is a great example of how great the NBA is because Jay Rose always talks about it. 4 superstars under the age of 25 going at it right now on a Sunday matinee. You enjoy it. We'll see you at halftime. Mark Jones, Doris Burke, and Lisa Salters on the call.
New Orleans, Louisiana, and a muted Mardi Gras this past week because of COVID. But folks, even a pandemic, even in that, you can't stifle the irrepressible vibe of this unique city. It's swag. And inside the Smoothie King Center today, 2 of the high-scoring wings and tandems in the league. Zion Williamson on an all-star track. Jason Tatum, first-time all-star season ago. Brandon Ingram, last year's most improved player. And Jaylen Brown making a mercurial rise to the game's elite. And we are ready to go here in New Orleans. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones alongside Doris Burke. Lisa Salters joining us in just a bit. Doris, every time you see Zion Williamson, you think about that viral internet sensation 3-4 years ago, but right now he's morphed into something different. Only Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal have scored more points than Zion in their first 50 games, and we haven't even seen the best of Zion yet.
That's right. His game is still evolving. And what's remarkable is not only is he dominant, but the efficiency with which he's dominating. The vast majority of his points right now coming in the paint. Over 18 points per game in there. You see on the bottom left of that, just 6 for 16 three-point territory. But that will come with time. In the meantime, Stan Van Gundy has made a conscious decision saying this is a perimeter player. And let's get the ball in our best players' hands more than we can. They're 6-0 when Zion has 5 assists or more. Lonzo has shot the ball very well. Zion's handle and then the attention and gravity where he pulls people to him allows for him to create shots for his teammates. One scary tandem that's starting to develop, his partnership with J.J. Redick. This is getting you almost 2 points per possession. An elite shooter, setting the screen, inverting the action. How dominant has Zion been?
We're very willing passer. Meanwhile, for the Boston Celtics, in their own words, they'll tell you they have underwhelmed this year. But Doris, the one person you can't point the finger at is Jaylen Brown, who's having a career year.
Well, COVID has made some interruptions in their personnel, but the fact of the matter is the most consistent Boston Celtics this season has been Jaylen Brown. And what you notice is young talent is not enough. That must develop. He's paid a price to become much more efficient where you used to concede that three-point shot. He's now north of 40%, so that's elite, folks. He's an unbelievable athlete with great size. So 6'6" versus 6'3". Brad Stevens has often said our elite wings have to post a mismatch. He can do that. And then you've got a guy who, yes, you used to give him a cushion. You don't anymore because Bam Adebayo is excellent defensively, able to close the space, but the concentration is there. And then this, Mark, right? Pick and roll play. Can I get myself some separation, rise and fire? Jaylen Brown, just so dynamic.
Meanwhile, Kemba Walker is back with the Celtics over the last several games. Lisa has more on him.
Yeah, Mark, and after Kemba Walker's 28-point performance against the Atlanta Hawks on Friday, Brad Stevens said it. He's coming. And yes, Kemba told me he is starting to feel like himself again, coming back from having a stem cell injection in his left knee back in October after the Celtics left the bubble. Now, back then, the team thought that this season wasn't going to start until mid-January and that Walker would have 3 months to get right after that procedure. But when this season got pushed up to December, it meant that Walker didn't get any training camp. He wasn't able to participate in a single practice, didn't make his season debut until January 17th. This will be his 15th game today. He's averaging 17.2 a game this season. But as he's started to feel better and better, that average has jumped up. He says he's feeling good. Celtics Pelicans coming up after this break.
Do this religiously, and now I'm trust fools in this industry. Mad I came through on a winning streak. I'ma push it to the limit. Cop the same day and got the windows tinted. Drop 200 so they really know the difference.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC is presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Louis Satchmo Armstrong.
Now Basin Street.
Musician, composer, and true crossover artist.
Where the folks
in his sound can be found the spirit of New Orleans.
In New Orleans and the land of dreams.
And all the rhythms and melodies of basketball. bass tones of the big men anchoring the field.
Oh, look out! Zion Williamson!
The steady beat of the ball handlers. The fluid pace of the swingmen dancing around the groove.
Step back three, Tatum, good!
The improvisation.
That was sensational!
And inspiration of jazz artists in the air.
That's just not fair!
And the sweet harmony of teamwork.
They're in sync, aren't they?
A national treasure from New Orleans. And the joy he gave with the music he loved. The Celtics and Pelicans played today.
How do you not tap your feet to that? Boston, the New Orleans Pelicans welcome everyone to NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC. Presented by Reese's. And the gregarious Kemba Walker wired for sound a few moments ago.
Aye. You got that touch. You got that touch. Oh! Ah! Yo, bro. I love you, man. Hey, tell your sister I said hi, all right? Don't forget. All right, bro. Tell your mom and dad I said hi, too.
You know, there's some players around the league that just have that really positive vibe, invaluable, priceless energy inside the locker room. That's Kemba Walker for the Boston Celtics. As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. Kemba back in the starting lineup after missing the first dozen or so games for the Boston Celtics. Thompson, Brown, and Tatum on the front line. Daniel Tice as well. Kemba Walker back in at point guard. Meanwhile, for the Pelicans, coming off the loss a couple of nights ago here at home against Phoenix, it's Bledsoe and Ball in the backcourt. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and Willie Hernangomez making his second consecutive start and his second of the season for the Pelicans. Steven Adams, the regular starting center, is out with an ankle injury, missing his second consecutive game. Got a few fans inside the Smoothie King Center here this afternoon in New Orleans, as the Pelicans try to bounce back after a disheartening loss on Friday night.